I did not chase, I just attract what you put in, you get back. I'm screaming Campbell, then still hit the dancing and wherever I'm at. Feel like a champion, mama.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Takes it at the 7.
Damn, who the fuck's already watching my game? Oh, alright, it is you. No, I'm cool with it.
Right off the bat, Mills looking to throw it. Finds his man, it's John Mechie. And he's going to get this one across the 30.
My man's out here running curl flats, really?
There on the first play from scrimmage.
Bro, I ain't never seen anybody run that fucking play. Oh, that should have been a pitch. Yes, man.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
Please tell me you saw that, Zach.
Have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Foyesade Oluwakin able to record his 5th sack of the season. Mills now from the 50. And that is incomplete.
And that's a nice job there. You've got to play the ball, not the man-running coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
It kind of automatically swatted. He's going for a field goal?
Try an exceptionally long one.
Damn, he had the leg for it, too.
It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. I'm not gonna lie.
But they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You come into a game on the road, you're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10.
That was a fucking bomb, bro. That's what I'm saying.
35 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
They'll run with Robinson, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence.
Oh, was I passed?
Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is.
Wait, what's happening?
And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
Gotcha.
This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here.
Yeah, I gotta stop with these kickoffs, man. I feel like everyone can be returned against me. It's really annoying.
Play fake, Mills. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A first down throw for Mills. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They'll run here with Pierce. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Pierce takes it straight ahead. Trucks over it.
Bro, there is no way I get trucked like that, man.
Dameon Pierce, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What the hell is that going on in the background?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
Yep.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of
he's got some kind of weird-ass fucking goal line defense. I'm kind of annoyed with it.
He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run.
We're going to have to
linebacker spot.
go to the super secret plays.
Just make sure you congratulate the guys.
We got some super secret plays that we're going to have to do here.
Because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit. And that's what he did on that play.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. Right there, Chenault for the Jacksonville touchdown. LaVisca Chenault, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. But partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake, Mills steps away. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. On play action, Mills. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Man, he's getting... What?
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
This guy doesn't fumble the fucking ball, so that's kind of annoying.
Goal is he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Dameon Pierce with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans are once again back in front. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. From the 6. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And taken right on the 30. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing.
No, bro. Please tell me you didn't see that, Zach.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Unfucking real, bro.
Pierce now up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Mills. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside.
Out of bounds. That's also cover 3, so I don't know how that happened either.
Completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
Who do you play?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first. The Jaguars had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards.
17-10 him.
That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 41, Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he will have the Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
On play action, Lawrence. He's going to let it go again. And
no, bro.
Incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play.
Bro, that's a touchdown no matter what. Bro, he just dropped it. That doesn't matter what I hit.
A second one not to be.
He just dropped it. No matter what I hit, he just dropped it.
Thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him.
Oh, what the fuck?
And make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Up and good for Santoso. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Looking deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was a stupid animation.
Yielded touchdown, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
On second down, here's Pierce. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, here's Mills. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Got some time before, he's got some time before halftime, bro. I'm trying not to let him score here.
You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his...
Get on it! Get on it! Oh!
I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Correct.
Final preparations being made for the second half, both in terms of game plan and also hydration, because humidity is really going to catch up to these guys, no doubt. And for the call of the second half, we go back to Brandon Gunn.
Yeah, Coach. Hey, that goes for the announcers, too. No AC in this booth, so we've got a mash unit of empty water bottles up here as well. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the run.
Kind of knowing that Trey like refuses to fucking.
In the first half, I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. And the Jaguars are eager to see what Laviska Shenault and Trevor Lawrence can do together. Shenault was a second-round pick in 2020, and they're going to move him like a chess piece all over the formation and even put him in the backfield.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They go play action now. Lawrence under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Christian Harris in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage.
Bailed out. Did you see that play call?
25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
That may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward.
No, bro. Oh, why'd he
Well, I
trip?
think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now, Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field,
Yeah,
it's
it's
popped up
dumb
in the
as
air, I
fuck,
expect
bro.
someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Opted to run.
No, I tried sliding, it didn't let me.
Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That was only because they removed the superstar.
Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he is going to lose yardage here.
What?
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a
Well,
great drive.
that's what I'm saying. Face of franchise should be, in my opinion, fucking superstars.
Handoff running right.
Potential, anyway.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
Otherwise, how can you consider them a face of franchise if you don't even know if they're going to be good?
Because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And a quick shuffle pass here is complete.
I fucking love that play, bro.
Mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Hit him right in the fucking chest.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And a short gain here.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, bro.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there.
Wow, what's he now? 2 and 3?
No gain on the play there, so that does it. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Going up top, and that will be incomplete.
You're out of your fucking mind, bro.
Up 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And his own end zone. Agnew now to return. A very good return that time. 18 yards. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Escape.
Oh, fuck me, bro.
Across his body, and it's intercepted.
Because I saw it right away and I couldn't get there, man. I know. It was a stick and nod, so I had to buy an extra second, and it fucked me up.
And if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They go play action. Mills. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's not a mid-blitz, so you can fuck yourself. That's not a mid-blitz, so you can go fuck off, bro.
Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
You're seeing the 2 worst teams in the league play, so I mean.
And help separate the receiver from the ball.
On is the punter, Johnston now as he sends this one away. On the return, here's Agnew.
Even these animations blow, man.
53-yard punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep
What the fuck happened
in
to
their own territory.
It's kind of dumb. Where the fuck is that play? You're an idiot.
Start the next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position.
No, bro! What the fuck, man?
This is intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's...
I don't know what I fucking...
I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 24, Mills.
Touchdown.
Nico Collins, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
Why do you think the game's over, bro? What's the spread anyway? I don't even look. I'm not playing sportsbook, so I don't know the spread.
Set to begin their next drive.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a little tough.
Last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Trey owns the South. Oh, please.
Yeah, so good with a field goal, don't necessarily need a touchdown. Rush coming, and
this is outrageous, bro.
The sack there by Rasheem Green.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your
This is real football.
He'll air this one out for Kirk. And unable to connect, incomplete.
Who's open?
Credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
I'm not throwing a drag on a for third and 15. That ain't gonna make any sense.
Pulled in at the 24. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go.
You gotta have haters to be great, right?
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And that's caught out wide by Cooks. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard,
that's because this player is a fucking rookie. I don't have rookies on defense.
Now a handoff for Pierce.
Yes, it was Chad Muma.
3 yards out of the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Look, it's so much fun to develop, but the first year they're just not going to be good.
I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be...
Mills can't get picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on the field for Houston.
I don't know if you call it a nano because I've been running for 9 years.
It's a 35-yard punt, no return, and the Jaguars go.
It has been 9 fucking years. It's literally my go-to play, and it's been since I've been in this fucking... He's going to do it to me now.
The defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Lawrence completes it to Evan Ingram. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That's now 3 straight plays of over 15 yards and 3 straight first downs.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying,
but whatever. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set.
I don't use D-line, not this season.
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Corey Gray, he's still salty about that.
Lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right? Now look at this. They get the
I played the ball, baby.
It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
He's been having a good day. day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. But throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
I had nowhere to go, bro. I had nowhere to go.
No, here comes the flag. Yeah,
there was a player there, but I had nowhere to go on that fucking play.
And that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Bro, right? Like, fuck, man. I ain't got, like, that person to throw to.
The yardage, and of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long.
Yeah, is this what we're about to do? Drag around with Christian Kirk? Yes, sir. See, he can't break away. He can't break away.
He'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long.
No, he dropped it.
Well, plain and simple. That's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
We're kicking bombs out here, bro.
As a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm was just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Up and good for Santoso. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted. But he
Hunter, what'd you say, 6.5?
And matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63
Is it?
yards.
Yeah, it is. Fuck.
See that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays
and put it away.
Dempsey is a straight-on kicker. For these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
No, I got him here. He's gonna do that. He's gonna do that shit again.
For their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he's going to get a good game up to the 30.
I was waiting for that fucking RPO, man.
Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
Unfucking real. Unfucking real.
30, 10.
There's no fucking way, man.
Damian Pierce, 66 yards. And the Texans use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well, and it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
Oh, it's so dumb, bro.
Takes it at the 7. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jacksonville,
yeah, just let it fly.
To begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end
These guys just drop everything, man. I can't hold on to a ball for my life.
Coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance. Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just
no, there's the pick.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
That's enough.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
I shouldn't be up this late.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce.
Yeah, now you want to fucking hit stick him when he falls over. Unfucking real, bro. Fucking do a conservative tackle and he breaks it. I do a hit stick and he fucking gets smacked.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hold
I just hurt his guy. I just hurt his guy.
Keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home.